Now that I've run this for a bit, I know a little bit more about it, and it's a very good little thing. I really like it. The portal axles make it so much easier to get it up on things, since the clearance here is a lot bigger. Like if you can see here, you can get a couple of fingers in here, and these stacked tires are, yeah, it's just very fun to have this much clearance. The TRX 4M that I have does not have that much clearance. It's fairly similar, but it catches more than this one does. I haven't been able to climb up that foam mountain that I made because of the fact that I made it too large, and I've been working out how to get it to be able to do something on it. But it turns out that the TRX 4M doesn't have the slow speed that it needs. This one goes really slow, and the modularity in it is that when you're trying to crawl up on something, it continues going at the same speed. It's a very capable little thing, and I really like it. If we are to talk about some downsides, I was going to talk about the tires, because when I first got this, I thought they looked a little bit too small and just probably wouldn't do much. But the more I'm running this, the more I like these tires. So I don't count these as a downside. The only downside with them is that it's a very top heavy thing, so it tends to tip over, but that's what you get with a hard body. So I might just add some weight below, just do something with the tires, because I kind of want to keep these tires. I really like the rims, the wheels. The other one is that the bumper is quite far out. As you can see, it's quite a space here, so it catches on things. So if you want to change that, you could. But it's also, they look like this on the originals. So, and this is very nicely detailed. Like the small details on it is, I really like these. FMS is really good at this. And if you saw the running video earlier, you probably noticed that I hadn't taken off the plastic on the windshield. Let's do it now. There's also a little piece of plastic here that we can take off. There we go. And one more downside to this one is that it's the shocks are, it's a little bit droopy in the front. So when you do like this, there isn't much travel anymore. They are oil filled, so there's no problem with the shocks per se, just that there isn't much travel in them when it's drooping down like this. So I might try to get some harder springs, or to space out the springs, because if you can see in here, it's probably hard to get it on video because of the lighting, but the springs here are quite soft, so just adding something to stiffen up the springs could help a little bit. But other than that, I just really like this little thing. And the other thing that I want to touch upon is the steering angle. It's not a lot. There are ways of increasing that, because you can take, let's see if we can see it, there is a screw here, just there. Then you can move from that side to the back side here, and that should give you a couple of millimeters, and I will be doing that. But other than that, I don't know how to improve on it, because it needs a lot of space to turn around, and that's impacting what you can do with it. But other than that, it's very fun. It's very detailed. As I said before, FMS is doing a really good job with the detailing on this one. There are no rear lights, which is a shame. It's a bit of a bummer, but there's front lights, these two light up. But it doesn't bother me that much. You can add LEDs. It is actually prepared in these, where you can have LEDs in them, as well as in these, so you can add them if you want to. You can even add it in these. There's space for it, but you need to run a cable somewhere, but it's possible to do. If you want to add to these, you have to drill out the inside, as far as I understand, but you could do it if you wanted to. I'm probably not going to do it, but other than that, yeah, as I said, really like this thing. If there are some modifications that you think I should be doing to this, then please leave a comment down below and inform me on what I could do. Thank you very much.